Hi guys, so I'm new to the whole hiking bushcrafting thing, as you know, and I'm doing a bit of a day hike tomorrow in my local area, and this is the stuff that I'm bringing. I'm just going to do a quick walk through it. It's probably a lot of overkill for just a day hike, but I want to test out some of the gear that I've recently purchased, just see what it's like to set up. I'm not actually going to sleep out, but I just want to get it all set up as if I was going to sleep out. There's a few bits of kit that I'm still waiting on that I won't be able to test out tomorrow, but for the most part this is what I would take, I think, for an overnighter. Now, you guys are going to have to let me know if I'm overkilling it or if there's something essential that I'm not bringing that I should bring. I've got a compass built into my phone, I've got one on order, I've got a better ferro rod on order, I've got a couple other bits and pieces, but this is the starting kit. So starting with clothes I'm going to wear tomorrow, it's supposed to be between about 3 degrees Celsius up to about 9 degrees Celsius, and it's been raining all day today, so it's going to be cold, probably fairly wet out there. So I've got my Morels hiking shoes, a hat, a beanie for while it's cold in the morning. I've got some thermals as an underlayer. I've got some 511 tactical cargo pants as my pants, nice thick socks, got a t-shirt to go over my thermal undershirt. I've then got just this Jeep fleece, this orange one here, which is pretty good. A schmog to use as, you know, a bit of a balaclava, a bit of a head scarf, or just a regular scarf. I've also got some fingerless gloves just in here with my socks, and a hat for later on in the day. Moving over to the kit that I'm taking with me, it's all going in this 3V Gear Outlaw Slinger Pack. I'm going to try doing it as a sling pack sort of thing, which I'm told for a hiking thing is not real good, but it's only going to be for a day trek / overnighter, so it should be alright. And all the gear fits in there, so with room for extra clothes if I need it. The only things that I don't have over here on display is obviously I've got my first aid kit, which has got a whole heap of bits and pieces. There's some bug spray, some painkillers, there's some anti-hay fever tablets, there's all sorts of bandages, dressings, bits and pieces, you know, pretty comprehensive first aid kit. As you can see on the outside here, I've also got some sunscreen and a little clip-on doobly-doo. I've got a little D-shackle and a carabiner, just, you know, for lashing. And then down here I've got some cordage, just excess cordage. And on the back here I've got a SOG 10-inch machete, which is just my big knife because I'm waiting on a bushcrafting knife which hasn't arrived yet. So that's going to be my big knife. Between that and my cheap folding saw here, that should have me covered. Moving through the rest of the stuff, I've got my food, which is going in this little pink makeup kit that I stole from my wife. Once again, probably overkill for a day hike, considering I've got like the Big Eats baked beans and sausages and such for lunch. I'm just going to heat up in my little cook pot. Some trail mix, some jerky, coffee, a bit of sugar. Not that I have sugar with my coffee, but, you know, treat myself. Some snakes, muesli bar. For water, I've got the Pathfinder Gen 3 canteen and pot, which is what I'm going to use to boil my water. I've also got, as you can see by the hose here, I've got a 3 litre Camelback. This thing's hydration compatible, and I happen to have a spare bladder. Oh, don't worry, that's just a little girl carrying my baby on my chest. Yeah, you're alright, sweetheart. I've got my little cook stove, which has got gloves stuffed in there to stop it rattling, and my little spork. I've got my fire kit, which is ferro rods. You're right, sweetheart. Ferro rods, dry lint, some cotton balls, other stuff to start a fire. Oh, sweetheart. I've got a sharpener, I've got a torch, I've got a multi-tool, folding saw. Geez, she's noisy, isn't she? Good set of lungs. I've got a small tarp, which isn't big enough, and a whole heap of lines to get that secured. Oh, sweetheart. This might just be for you, Damo. I've also got my sleeping bag, my Free Soldier hammock, all the straps for that, and that's my map of my local area. And then I've got a charging bank as well. So that should be all the stuff that I need to carry with me. All up about 4 litres of water, heap of food, and should see if I have some fun tomorrow. Let me know if I forgot anything. I'm going to go take care of this sad little baby. Have fun, guys.